Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. So we are fishing for striped bass. I'm now level 36. We are playing on iOS. I've been playing this game for a little over 6 years on PC, on Steam, and on PS4. I'm max level on both of those accounts. I plan to get to max level on iOS. So I'm going to show you my rod setup real quick. This is the rod setup that I'm using in case you want to use exactly the same. Bottom sniper is probably recommended, but if you don't have a bottom sniper and you've got a weaker rod, you could always rent a kayak, get on the kayak and go out and catch them on that. The last time we made a video, I was level 34. We are spawning there where it's lit up orange, the boat dock. That's where we're heading to. So I've already got set up. I've already put the rods out, but you will spawn in just... Oh, hold on. We got some interest already. Have we? Yeah, we have. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, wow. All right. So you want to cast between 150 to 170 foot out there. Now I'm going to just quickly walk forward here. I'm going to end up walking slow because I'm in the middle of reeling in. But yeah, this is where you're going to spawn in. When you spawn in, you can fish that dock. But as all I do is I go straight forward. And then if you go up to the kayak... Oh, do I... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I didn't know. Do I own a boat? Oh, okay, I can rent it. I was going to say, I don't think I own a boat, not yet. So you can rent the motorboat, or you can rent a kayak, which the kayak is cheaper, of course. The kayak costs 3,000 for 1 day. And over here, let's see how much this one costs. 6,000. Okay, well, I don't plan on using a boat anyway, so that's okay. So I've got set up here. I've got a marker just out there. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. I'll pull out the map in a minute and I will show you. So always use barbless hooks because barbless hooks give you that little bit more XP. So yeah, definitely use barbless hooks. Premium is probably recommended if you want to level up faster. I'm not sponsored by Fishing Planet in any sort of way. Just my opinion after 6 years. You know, you could always buy a DLC and get into one of those better lakes, which I have been very tempted to do. But again, the cash flow situation. And not just that, I like progressing through this game from the beginning because I've always had better rods. And now I'm just buying the rods that I can afford and the rods that I can buy for my level. Bottom Sniper is a great rod. But I am definitely going to be making another video again as well on buying the better Bottom Sniper. This one is... I think it's a £20 setup. Let's have a look. I can't remember. Okay, line weight 10 to 31 pounds. Yeah, the other rod is a little bit stronger, the other Bottom Sniper. But again, I think we've got to be a higher level for that. I think it's level 37 or 38, and then we're able to get the better Bottom Sniper, which I definitely will be buying. So I brought some, I've caught some carp in here. Let's bring out the map here. So I have caught some carp, which I showed you in the last video. But we do have a marker set out here where I've caught some striped bass. And now I've caught this on small minnows. Now, yourself, you probably could catch it on crawfish. You could catch it on shiners. And yeah, there's lots of ways you can catch striped bass. But I don't have any shiners on me. I've only got the small minnows, so I'm using those. If I'm honest, by catching these, I probably would prefer using a spinning rod because you definitely do catch them that little bit quicker than what you do using bait. But I don't have the cash right now. My cash flow is quite low. As you can see, I'm at 87,000 cash, which does sound like quite a bit. But both of these rods are quite damaged. And when I come out of here to repair, it's going to be expensive, and I'm pretty sure my gear's worn down. Oh, no, okay, that's not too bad. That's good. But yeah, the rods have taken quite a bit of damage. They're at 50% or below, and that was because I was catching myself a lot of carp. I did run into some unique carp, so that was kind of handy. When you catch those unique fish, it gives you that big boost. It really does help you level up a lot quicker, XP and cash-wise. I do miss fishing without premium though. I've grinded quite a bit really throughout the beginning of this, and most of it I have had premium, but for the most of it I have done quite a lot without premium. And well, yeah, I do miss it. For the PC, I always have premium on the PC, because for the PC, I always need to have loads of cash, and I need to be max level to show you those hot spots. Now, there you go. This one, I'm pretty sure this one is a striped bass. It's got a bit more of a fight. The last fish I just caught just before I brought you guys in, I caught a smallmouth bass. But anyway, you're going to see it for the first time. I'm looking forward to going back into Michigan, because I did catch a lot of pike there, which we showed a video on that. We caught some drum, but I didn't catch any of the blue catfish. Now, I know we have videos of catching unique blue catfish, but again, it's not with this rod, so that's why I want to redo it. Let's have a look. Striped bass, that's my new personal best. Now, again, we've got videos on how to catch these as unique, but yeah, because I'm on iOS, that's the first biggest striped bass that I own. I haven't even caught a trophy yet, but then I haven't really been trying to go for these, to be honest. I should have done, because they actually do give pretty good cash by the looks of it. That's not bad, 700 cash, and that wasn't even trophy. So a trophy is definitely going to take us over 1,000, and then unique is definitely going to take us over the 2,000 mark. All right, let's reel that in a little bit. So anything between like 150 to about 180, you can cast out there. And as you can see, there's the marker. You can just about see that. But if you can't cast that far, at least you got the kayak or the boat as an option. You could always use the boat if you're a bit more richer than me, but if not, then yeah, you could use the kayak. And obviously by using the kayak, you're only going to be using the one rod, and this is why I like using bait fishing quite a lot. Now, normally is what I would do is I'd put out 4 bait rods, so then I'd mess around with a spinning rod whilst I'm waiting to get some interest. Now, you don't have to use that many rods. I use that many rods because the more lines that's in the water, the more chance, obviously, you're going to catch that fish that little bit quicker. Now, for me, fishing, I started this game again from the beginning and I had one rod. It's it's a little bit strange, but yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. Oh, no. I should have moved that over a little bit more, that rod stand. It keeps on coming up for me to rent out the boat. So this one, I can tell that this one is a smallmouth. This is definitely a smallmouth bass, just because it's not the bars at the bottom are very low. There's not much strain there. Now, you are going to run into a few smallmouth, but that's all right. Again, I haven't really caught many of those neither. Okay, largemouth bass. I have caught largemouth bass before, but I think that's the first time I've caught the largemouth bass in here. Let's cast back out again. How far is that? 163, that'll do. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I've got the hang of it now on iOS, definitely. It's it does run really well. It's very, very smooth. And the picture quality of the game at the minute doesn't look too great because it's quite foggy. But then when you look over there, look at that. That does look absolutely great. And now somebody actually commented on the video on some of these that I've been putting out of iOS. And some people have asked me, have I edited the picture quality to make it look better? I have not made one edit at all since I've been playing on iOS. Obviously for the electric bike videos and stuff, yeah. But for iOS, I have not made any edits. I've just hit record and I just start playing. And then after I've finished, I upload it, obviously. But I have not edited any video at all. And yet the picture quality does look absolutely awesome. Now, I am playing on, for anyone who is interested, it is now available on iPad and obviously on iPhone. It is coming to Android, but I'm not sure exactly when. But when it does, again, as long as you're subscribed, you guys will know. When I know, I will let you guys know. Of course, the same goes for updates. When updates come out, I'll always live stream. Well, I'll let you guys know about the updates, but when the update actually drops for a new map, I'll always live stream with the face camera mic, and of course getting into the new lake, showing you new hotspots, how and where to catch new fish, completing all the new missions. I I don't know exactly how many fish missions and fish monster missions there is. There is quite a lot. But again, we've got all of those in our playlist of Just Fishing Planet. If you're checking out another lake or you're a higher level, look through that playlist. Anything that you need will definitely be there. Wow, this is a little bit of a slower pace compared to what I'm used to, if I'm honest. But again, that is because we're using baits. I'm not using that lure rod, and I'm using small minnows. I did try to buy some shiners, but you can't buy shiners from here. You have to go back to the main menu. So I'm going to have to do that at some point. But we'll catch another, hopefully catch another one here in real time. And then if not, I'm going to back out and we're going to see how much it's going to cost me to get all of this repaired. It's going to be expensive. And of course, I've then got to buy more. Well, not buy more. I've got to buy some shiners as well. And they're not very cheap either. I want to try and fish for bass for a little bit, striped bass, because that's going to get me that little bit more cash, because I haven't really caught many of them. So another thing to take note, obviously the barbless hooks do give you that bit more XP, but at the same time, when you keep catching the same fish over and over quite a lot of times, eventually you still get XP, but eventually the XP goes down on the fish that you're catching. It does, yeah, you get less XP, and that's because you caught that fish so many times. So that's why every now and again it's good to try and fish for something different rather than always the same. And when I started off in here, I went straight for the carp, and I fished for, I've gained 2 levels for without premium fishing for just carp. And that's why now I thought I'm going to go for the bass. This is killing me right now. It really is. I'm quite impatient, to be honest. I'm pretty sure most of you know that. So anyway, when you do spawn in, you could even walk over to that dock, so that way you can cast more over that way. Or you can walk in and come to that dock. I catch bass pretty much all around here, everywhere. You can catch them literally just over there. And it goes from that little island there all the way around to over here. So yeah, there is striped bass absolutely everywhere. I really wish I had a lure rod right now. I don't mind if I'm not catching fish at a really fast pace. If I'm messing around with the lure rod, it keeps my fingers moving. It keeps me entertained. It's when it's like this. Yeah. Now, of course, you can catch fish anywhere in any lake. It doesn't matter what lake you go to. You can always catch fish. Doesn't matter where you cast. But if you cast in a hot spot, then you will definitely catch that fish that little bit quicker. Now, for me, I'm using quite small hooks. I would probably use a 6/0 here, to be honest, or even I guess 5 might do it. 4 could do it. But if you're using a bigger hook, you got more chance of catching that unique fish. So I did pull in, I think it was like 40 something odd pound carp on the 4/0 hook on the barbless. So yeah, it definitely is possible for me to get the unique on the 4 hook on here for the striped bass. But if I put on a bigger hook, it would probably just make it that little bit more longer to catch a fish, but more chance to catch that bigger fish. Anyway, I definitely had to consume some time there. I can't believe how long that took. That was definitely longer than what I would normally wait. But that's what I mean. I'm not making any edits. So however long it's taking me to catch fish, that's how long it should take for you. Now, certain days, sunny days, cloudy days, different types of weather is going to obviously help you catch that fish that little bit quicker. So as you can see there, we got a little bit less XP for that fish. So if we come into here, and now I'm going to go to leave, and we're going to see how much it's going to cost me. Let's see how much it's going to cost to repair all of this gear. Yeah, it's not going to be cheap. I definitely am glad that I brought the net in the last video though, because that's really helped. So we definitely could have got a lot more. As you can see there, premium, look at the difference. We definitely could have got a lot more, but as I said, my cash flow is a little bit low right now, so I can't buy any premium. So let's go to repair, Wow, 19,000. That was a little bit expensive, if I'm honest. And now we have to reline everything, so we need more line. I think I ran out. Is there? Nah. We're gonna need to buy more line. So let's go to lines. Braid. Let's have a look. So I think I have unlocked. We're gonna have a quick look at the bottom sniper as well in a moment, because I'm pretty sure I have unlocked that as well. Oh, okay, I went too far down there. Seems to do that a lot. When you move your finger too fast, it takes you right down to the bottom. Right, there we go. Alright, so we've unlocked this one. That one's £23. This one's 26.5. That one's £30. That could be the one that I might get, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, alright. So we're going to go for that one there. Yeah, that one there, £30. Okay, buy it. We're going to buy a few of those because I do need them. And then there, equip. How much is actually there? Oh, okay, 492. Okay, equip. There we go. So the line I did have on there was £26.6. Now I've got that £30 line on there. It's going to help me that little bit more. It's going to make it a little bit more easier for me to reel in, so that's good. Then we need our leader, so we've got that at 27.5. Let's have a look, see if we're able to buy another leader. Mono leaders. Let's have a look. Now I know I've leveled up a little bit, so maybe I might have. No, okay, not just yet. Alright, so let's look at the rods. I'm going to show you this bottom sniper. So if we come down to here, scroll down, and I think it's under as feeder rod. Nope, that's the big ally. It's bottom rod. There we go, bottom sniper. Alright, so there is one at level 38, so I will definitely be buying that at level 38. So that one holds up to line weight up to £35, and the one that we have at the minute can hold up to 31. So it's not a crazy amount stronger, but it is a little bit. And then let's have a look at casting rods. I definitely want to get the River Tex, but I'm not quite at a high enough level for that. There you go, there's the River Tex. That's level 50 for the better one. So I've definitely got to, progress through more. But anyway, let's reline up these real quick. So we got to put a leader on. Hold on, equip, there we go. And then we move over to here. Then we got to get this line, equip. Saying it's too strong for the reel, but don't worry about that, that's fine. And then we put our new leader on there. So the reel that I've got is the Hornet Swamp. That's 24.2 pound max drag. Let's have a look at the reels. Go to spinning reels. I probably could get a better one because I have leveled up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I could. So I could get the Mega Tank. That's £32, which is probably more of what I need. Shall I? No, I'm not gonna. The way I've got it set up is okay. So let's go to the shop. Let's buy some baits real quick. Baits, there we go. Then, so we could use crawfish. We could use crawl cut. Yeah, there you go, shiners. 650 for 10. So they're not very cheap, as I did say. They do cost a short little penny, but they're gonna help us get that bigger fish for sure. I'm gonna buy some more of that, because they're cheap. Right, let's head back into Sandalta, which costs us 9,800, so you might as well say 10,000. Make sure you always buy the advanced license, because if you don't buy the advanced license, there's you won't be able to keep every single fish. So very important to do that. I'm going to go into friends only room for a moment. You could find me in random rooms, but you could also add me as well. You are more than welcome to add me. I always play with subscribers. I like to see what other people are catching, and it's nice to see when they catch those very big fish. Well, I've got notifications going crazy right now. Right, so let's pull out our rod stand. Move it over a little bit this way this time, so that way I'm not right next to that. And then our bait, click our bait, change that to shiners. There we go. So I'm using the X series barbless hook. It doesn't matter if you don't have X series, but as long as you are using a barbless hook. If you want to catch these as well, make sure you use the same hook size and the same bait. Try fish the same location, because it just makes it that little bit quicker, because there is a hot spot just up there. So for that one, I've done that. And then for the other rod, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a bigger hook on there. So I've got a 6/0 there. Have I got a barbless? No, I don't. But I do have a barbless 7. That might be a bit too big if I'm honest, but we'll put it on anyway. And then we'll change over, put shiners. There we go. And then our marker's just there. There we go. So if you're going to fish for these striped bass, and that's what you're going to concentrate on, I would definitely recommend buying a crazy amount of shiners, even more than what I brought. I'd probably say around about 150 to 200. Get crazy amount of shiners, but again, if you're going to do that, it's going to cost you a short penny. So if you don't have much cash, the small minnows are definitely cheaper, and you can still catch with that. And again, the crawfish, there's quite a few things that those striped bass do take on. But if you've got a lure and a spinning rod, that's where it can be a little bit more smarter for yourself, because then you're not spending that money on keep on buying baits like I am. All right, we got a fish on. So again, now I can put a little bit more tension on there because I've got stronger line. If I brought that better reel, I could put even more tension onto the rod, and all that's going to do is just help me reel that fish in that little bit quicker. So leave your comments below, smack that like button if you're still enjoying Fishing Planet. We'll see what fish we've got here. I know it's a striped bass, but we'll see what size we've got. Okay, not a lot bigger than before. All right, there you go. Now the other rod's going. You see, you definitely get a lot more interest. It's definitely a quicker pace of fishing by using shiners. As I said, the small minnows did work, but it was slow pace. The shiners is the way to go. Shiners do work in many lakes, so you could never have too many. You could never buy too much. You could always catch them. Catch other fish with them, not just striped bass. All right, there you go, largemouth bass. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Keep an eye out for level 38, which is going to be coming very soon. I'm going to stay on the grind without premium. Hopefully by the next time I come back, I can buy premium, so when we buy that better bottom rod, I'm not going to be too short of cash, because I am going to need to buy a new reel for that new rod as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I am out.